Okay, I think this is recording. So, for the first one, writing the ratio in simplest form. As you can see, just dividing 4 by 8 or 8 by 4, just think about it for a quick second, and you should be able to get it. Where neither of these are prime numbers. Both of them can be simplified and simplified equally. So 4 and 8 both can be divided by 2, which would equal 2/4. And then, oh look, they can both be divided by 2 again, which would be 1/2. So there is your simplest form. For the next one, we'll go to this one. Write each ratio. 10 comparing to 15 can also be written as 10/15. Both of those, look at what they have in common. Just look at their factors. What both go into that? 5, right? 3 times 5 is 15, and 2 times 5 is 10. Usually you'd want to look for the greatest factor that you can get. That is a great factor. So here's first. I'm not good at explaining it correctly. 9 compared to 3, what both goes into that? So 3 is prime anyways, nothing's going to divide into that except itself. And 9 goes into 3, because as we discussed before, if you look at this chart here, there's 9, 3 groups of 3. So divide each of these by 3, and that's going to equal 3/1, which equals 30. And then you can rewrite it as 3 compared to 1. Then we'll move on. Simplify each ratio. Write each ratio as a fraction with a colon and using the word 2. So 4/10. What goes in to 4 and 10? 2. They can both be divided by 2, which would be 2/5. And they want you to use a colon and using the word 2. So here, the simplified fraction would be 2/5. Using a colon would be 2/5. Using the word 2 is 2/5. And I can give you some explanation with that too. It would be like saying for every 2 x's you have 5 circles. Because that's just the simplest ratio. You could have 6 x's. But if you have 6 x's, then you're going to have 15 circles. And if you simplify 6 and 15, divide both of those by 3, you're going to have 2/5. So If you have questions about that one, just ask about it and I'll explain it to you more. I don't actually know how to delete. I don't think I can delete. That's okay. Let me just save that and then we'll start over. Okay. So write a ratio for each situation as a fraction in simplest form. So you're just writing the ratios. A store has 6 blue hats and 7 red hats left to sell. So compare those two. 6 red hats to, or 6 blue hats to 7 red hats. A, write the ratio of blue hats to red hats. So we've already done that. That would be our 6 to 7. How many hats are left to sell in the store? So altogether, those 6 hats and 7 hats added together make 13. Write the ratio of blue hats to all the hats left. So think about that. Blue hats is the 6, right? So what are we comparing here? We're comparing the blue hats to the total. And what would that do? If we're comparing it, we are going there are 6 blue hats to the 13 total hats. So 6, 13. Then write the ratio of red hats to all the hats left to sell. We do the exact same thing. What are the red hats? 7. Right? And then what are the total hats? 13. We can do the exact same thing. 7 to 13. And then you can probably do the rest.